Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Let me find the chat. Hey everybody. Good afternoon. It's time for Crazy Joe. I need to make my marches. I need to make my stuff. Let me just do that quick. So I'm just gonna need a bit of stamina. We're gonna need to check. It's gonna start very soon, so I kind of need to make sure that everything is okay here. But we got Frostfire mine in. Hey Gio. Welcome. Good afternoon. I have a question. Why your alliance is doing 31 and not higher? There is no higher. The game launched with Crazy Joe level 11. Then we got 21 a very, very long time after the beginning of the game. And then more recently, we got maybe a good 9 months ago, 6 months ago, we got level 31. So there is no like higher level. Crazy Joe was always capped. Oh, that's pretty good. That's what I like. So that's why there is nothing else to do after. We cannot do anything else than that. We cannot do better. We cannot do more. It is the end. It is the end. So let's buff. Gonna be useful for Frostfire mine. It's turning some gems into hopefully into hopefully rewards, which are charms. So I don't know if it helps, but that's the reason. Is max, yeah. I wish there is higher. I wish there is higher to do, but there is not. I don't know if we could handle much higher, to be honest. But I mean, 31 is quite easy now, but I don't know how far we can handle. Like if they give 10 extra level, it's gonna be a nightmare, to be honest. 10 extra level, like a few more will be a nightmare probably, so that's not too bad. So I want to see that. I want to see what's at the bottom. Alice, Semre, Essen, Stix, Filik. Where is Filik? Where is Buddy Filik? Is here. Naru did not voted that she will be empty, so I don't know. So we had another dude. We had Stix. But Stix is fairly well reinforced. Semre said he will be empty. No, I did not see. Salut, vas-y, t'as vu, elle a dû être bloquée peut-être. Il n'y a pas de questions dans le chat. Donc peut-être elle est bloquée, je sais pas. Il y a des mots, tu sais, genre si tu as utilisé retard, ça veut dire retard en anglais, c'est genre attardé. Tu vois, il y a des fois des trucs comme ça si tu as utilisé sans le vouloir. un mot français qui passe pas la modération de YouTube, mais j'ai pas de commentaires, j'ai rien enlevé moi-même, donc c'est peut-être bloqué tout seul. Je sais pas si ça t'aide. But welcome everyone. Hopefully you have a good week so far. There is something else I wanted to do now that this is done, now that the building and the garrison is done. I'm gonna need to save my march. I might be able to do Crazy Joe. So what I'm gonna save? D2 is perfect. Hector and Modi. Perfect, and that's gonna be 110. Perfect. Save. E2 ratio quantity. Could you see the video about all buildings and all rewards? Like, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? I'm really curious to see the perception or not just the perception, like how people feel about it, basically. What details are you looking for? I registered with the 20% buff, so here and pets, so I do not need to register a bit higher. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Many people did not register with buff, but let me enable all the extra languages on the today video. Most of them are available. Question pour les deux nouveaux packs. Bah écoute, je l'ai pas vu. Je peux la réécrire. Did widget work in CG Garrison? I thought only flat stats take effect. No, of course they work. It's a garrison, right? With a rally kind of thing, so they work. Of course they work. They even work in your city, I think. That's why we use Molly, you know? And I mean, Hector does not matter, but Marksman could depends what you have. I'm going to buy packs in one region. Je vais acheter les packs dans une région et je vais transférer une nouvelle région en novembre. J'ai acheté 2 fois les packs dans la région 2. Je vais obtenir la récompense. Non, les packs de... Les 2 nouveaux packs, si tu parles de ceux-là, Ils ne se réinitialisent pas, a priori. Ils sont trop bien pour se réinitialiser. Hey Sesh, what about in HQ? HQ is a rally as well? To reason it's a rally. We can... I don't have the reports. I don't know. But we can check that in the reports. But you know. I don't know if I can go 15 days. That's bare. How many days are we? Well, 1 day, so no, I cannot go 15 days. We need to wait. But maybe here? I never do HQ, so I will not get them anyway. But what can I say? I think they do it late as well now. I think they do it late even. Yeah, Crazy Joe 21. I think they changed the timing. I forgot to open my bags for the French Let's Play today. I forgot to open my bags. Where I then drink at 2, so I'm missing 140 for Hendrik, so that's gonna take 2 weeks or something. I'm reinforced, I'm safe. Thank you guys. Looking into the value of that event, like, it made me motivated to get the next city skin. Buddy Kali, I'm gonna do it next time. Next time I'm getting the last city skin here. That's one of the only very, very cheap skin that makes sense for me to get. Everything else is like far too much. Far too much money. Je t'en prie, pas de problème. Il y a plusieurs viewers hein, qu'on transféré au dernier transfert là, et ils m'ont dit que ça marchait pas. That was not too bad. I'm gonna actually add that these packs, like the 2 new packs, in deals, they are not resetting risk transfer. I'm gonna add it to the exclusive gear. I'm gonna put some text. I'm gonna put do not reset risk transfers. I think people care to know about that, so I'm gonna put it here. Let's try again, see if we can get lucky in there. But we can check the report, but I can show you, you know, in report you have a little exclamation mark. Oh, I'm getting crushed here. And if the widgets are active, you can see it basically. I think it's that simple. You know, you go here, you go here, you go here, and whatever is active, you can see it here. So I think we see that on Crazy Joe. I think we do. That's gonna be a super tough group. I don't know what are the toughest one. think 1070 are like massive monsters. Supreme. Oh, they got beaten by 1027. These are big ones. Those might be the only people that beat them, Buddy Kelly. 1027. That's really insane when you think about it. That's 20, that's 25. So 35, 39 SVS prep. Did they ever lose one? So here they are missing one. Did they ever miss only one SVS in their whole life? Like they missed their third SVS. They never did not win a battle. They never did not win a battle. We are in the same range. Yeah. Yep. What's your state? I forgot. Are you? Yeah, you are 1070, right? That's what you meant. I read only the first few words. Like, why these guys are? Because you played against them, right? So what do you know about 1127 that they are never losing by the Kali and they miss one SVS battle? Like what? Just like a very active state? It's just like, are they crazy or what's going on? Are they just like very rich people? Probably they are, you know, they have a lot of very rich people, but there is a bit more to it than just money. There is a bit more than just money usually. Je fais les curés pour le S pour l'instant. Attends, est-ce que c'est bon de tout mettre sur le S? J'en suis seulement Gen 2. Bah écoute, Andreas, ça peut être pas mal, mais c'est le début du jeu, les baleines ils vont très fort, donc tu vas peut-être pas non plus faire des miracles, quoi. Mais ça dépend de si tu dépenses ou pas, ça dépend si t'es free to play, ça dépend de pas mal de choses. Mais c'est sûr que c'est bien, mais il faut voir si t'arrives à te placer, quoi, parce que les mecs c'est quand même des gros bourrins. They are strong as we are, but they have more dolphin, also have more full Maxwell. We have like, that's insane. I mean, imagine like, on a 5-hour battle, you can have like, you know, 3-4 rally leaders fully buffed every time. So like Castle, you are sure you're gonna kick someone. Like if you have crazy folks like that. You know, you cannot kick someone without like... We lost SVS at 8 seconds in Tarrant at 1 minute. That's insane. Stefan, that's really insane. So it's very close. When they win, it's very, very close. So it's like, it's not a no match. Bah ouais, écoute, si t'as bien économisé, ça devrait le faire. Après, ça dépend vraiment des baleines de ton état, ça dépend vraiment des autres. Hein. À ce stade, si les mecs ils passent 3000 balles par mois, tu peux économiser 3 mois. T'es à 1500, eux ils sont à 3000 par mois. Donc ça va vraiment dépendre de ça, mais c'est déjà très bien. T'as été patient, ça vaut le coup d'avancer. Au début du jeu, ça vaut le coup d'avancer aussi. Je pense que ça vaut vraiment le coup d'avancer. À moins que tu veux vraiment être sûr d'avoir des éclats de Philly, tu vas attendre un mois de plus. Tu vas attendre un SVS de plus, mais tu vas perdre des récompenses. Tu vas perdre des récompenses ailleurs, parce que tu vas faire moins bien à la fondie, tu vas faire moins bien au canyon. Donc moi, je me soucierais pas trop du classement. Et comme ça, tu vas voir un peu ce que ça donne aussi sur ton état. Bah, les récompenses, c'est des éclats, hein, donc c'est pas mal. Hein, Philly est pas mal, elle n'est pas indispensable du tout. Elle n'est pas du tout indispensable, mais elle n'est pas mauvaise. C'est un peu mieux Gen 3, mais moi, j'attendrai pas la Gen 3. Gen 3, c'est 80 jours hein, après la Gen 2, donc je n'attendrai pas aussi longtemps. Ça vaut le coup quand même d'avancer. 4 heures, 3 heures. I need to do Crazy Joe on King shot as well will be in an hour from now. $85 000. Divisé par 3. Divisé par 6, 19. 65 000. How far are you from the globe? Wow. Too far. Too far. Too far. I got 500 mil. So that's 2-3 pieces. Basically, that's 2-3 pieces in average. And I'm missing 43. So I'm like, let's say I'm 60%, let's say. Non mais vas-y, Andras. Moi si je suis à toi, j'avancerai à ce stade-là du jeu, ça vaut pas le coup de garder trop longtemps. À moins que tu sois vraiment patient et que tu veuilles vraiment faire fili, mais si c'est pas très grave, j'avancerai à ta place. So globe I'm like 60%, guys. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. It's you know. Takes a while, but you can start to see it. Will be mine eventually one day, but I'm gonna spin this week. I need to spin, but I need to buy some of these things. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to buy, it's just too much. Pris Andreas. Est-ce que c'est une bonne idée de faire des troupes plus petites? Oui, tout à fait. Tu fais plus de points. Tu fais plus de points et tu peux à peu près entraîner des T5. C'est à peu près le bon endroit, c'est des T5 à peu près. Et tu fais la promotion de T5 pendant le SVS. C'est pénible, hein, c'est pénible, mais c'est... Si t'as la flemme, si ça fait te connecter trop souvent, que c'est pas jouable, avec tu montes un peu, tu fais T6, T7, T8, tout ce qui est... peu importe ce qui est rentable pour toi de faire vis-à-vis de ta journée de boulot, parce que T5 ça se forme en quelques heures. Hein. Donc, si tu arrives à descendre un peu, tu descends avec quelque chose qui est... Moi, des fois, je faisais genre T8 la nuit et T5 le jour, un truc comme ça. So tomorrow we have the slush station that's coming back. And that's pet reward. I don't remember if that's what we see usually, to be honest. I don't even remember how it works for rewards. That's the shop. So you get some cash and you can buy things in the shop, right? If I remember. I'm even... Ouais, tu fais même des T3, bah écoute. C'est peut-être un peu battre et tout. En fait, ce que tu veux trouver, ça dépend de ce que tu dépenses. Ça dépend si tu achètes des accélérateurs de troupes. Mais tu veux trouver des troupes qui font que quand tu fais la promotion, ça consomme la majorité de tes accélérateurs. C'est tout. Donc moi, c'était des T5. Parce que je suis connecté tout le temps. Parce que je fais l'effort le vendredi et les bastions, donc j'ai des accélérateurs. J'achète pas de pack pour les accélérateurs, du moins pendant 2-3 ans, j'en ai pas acheté quasiment, j'en achète très peu. Donc tu trouves ton équilibre. Tu veux descendre, voilà. Pas trop bas parce que si t'as pas assez d'accélérateur, ça va pas. Et si tu fais du T9, tu auras trop d'accélérateur, donc ça va pas non plus. Donc faut trouver cet équilibre. En général, c'est T5. Gonna start in 4 minutes. I just need to see which one I'm gonna recall. I need to see closer to where you know. That's PT sending good heroes, so that I will be able to recall here. It's just that we have terrible joiner, so I'm gonna recall that one and send better joiner. I might actually send Flint here. I will send Flint. T'en prie. Because we mostly, like, the one reinforcing here are mostly people that do, I'm gonna send marksmen, like waves, you know, wave later I'm gonna send marksmen, to be honest, when infantry is not enough, like wave 14 or something. They use a bit of marksmen, that's not too bad. Yeah, pam. Someone kick me or something? King shot is empty, whiteout is empty, let's go. Hey Dim. C'est Dim ou Dimji? Ou Dim? Is it writing? Why it's not Jesse? Okay. Come on. So it started. It started. Let's look at the widgets when, you know, we get the first reports. I don't know. I'm not sure in the city, but I'm pretty sure here. But I think in the city should work too. You cannot see Crazy Joe's difficulty. Wow, some people managed to do 7 million points alone. That's pretty impressive. First time I'm seeing that much. So Crazy Joe is here. How do you do 7 million points? So I mean, you just need 6 cities, you know, that you defend alone. That's basically it. Just need 6 empty cities, and you just reinforce with like marksmen. And if you cannot do marksmen or good marksman heroes, like you do a few lancer only marches. That's how we know marksman. That's how we know marksman only works in Crazy Joe. It was first used to make maximum points. It was not used to kill HQ. It was initially used to make that kind of points. And people could make 3-4 million before Baldur, right? But now we have higher difficulties, and we have Baldur for more points. So. Hey, you don't really do you see? You don't even see the widget actually. You don't even see the widget, so I believe they work, but you know, cannot prove it to you. Cannot prove it to you. So with the first one to get attacked, it's gonna be cockroach, or it's gonna be la mine, c'est à quelle heure? C'est dans 1 heure. C'est dans 1 heure pile poil. Là, je fais la stratégie baleine. Je l'ai couverte normalement sur les 2 chaînes. Hein. Je l'ai en anglais et en français, il me semble. So who is doing points and who is not? Let's start to look at it. Why Felix is not doing points? Why he's seeing all the points? He could, I mean. Yeah, his Lancers played, so okay, fair enough. Happens. It's gonna be better soon. He's stealing a lot of points as well. He has infantry left, but that's the Lancer that played. It's annoying when the Lancer are playing, you know? It's annoying. See, on Bouchard, they played again. Like, he's stealing all the points with the Lancers. Come on. Come on. The Lancers are stealing all the points. I need some sleep. I'm really tired. But sleep are for the week. I'll sleep later. Checking something quick. I think I forgot to send an email that I need to send. Which wave are we? We are wave 7, so that's fairly okay. You have a bit of time. I just need to write an email quick on the side. Twitch voulait pas, bah écoute. En fait, c'est pris, hein, Dim. Let me just write that quick. Wave 8. Perfect. Wave 7, 8. Let's go. I'm doing very decent for now, so that's pretty good. And how many people I have online? I have 2 people online. That's not too bad. But yeah, I have people that are not full, so... And I send him Gen 11. Which one would be good to get, you know? Well, Fidek is online. That's 4 people. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. But they are getting touched a lot after, so that's gonna be... I'm gonna take it from... Baby brother, I guess. I'm back fully. That's sent, that's sorted. I'm gonna need to be... That's quite okay. That's the one I'm gonna get back, to be honest. That's the best I can get. I need to check it as well if it's... if infantry is killing everything. But it probably is until wave 14. Hey, Goose. Or Willis. Both. It's just we are... You know, it's just to avoid people taking over. Like, but now I'm strong enough. I used to be in HQ and I was not that strong. So, you know, it was a bit of a risk, if that makes sense. Because we had situation where people would take me over. But now I think I'm, you know, I'm strong enough that they won't, to be honest. So... So just to be safe, got it. Yeah, it's ready to avoid that when you do that. To be like we have a few people sending 3, that's okay, right? They're sending Gen 1. It's mostly like if you had like our bigger whale sending, you know, Jesse and 2 of their main heroes with full gear, they could eventually take me over if I was too far from the whales. But luckily for me, I'm not anymore. So that's good. That should not happen. That's really the only... It's just to see if people can follow orders, so else you can kick them and be mean to them. That's the other answer. Just being mean to people. So how is it going here? Well, that's, you know, yeah, when you have T12, you do not care, you know? Because, like, for example, if you defend a city alone with only marksmen and you have T12, you will want to add 1 lancer to that, right? Or 10 lancers or something, so they share the buff, right? See, like, we get that, right? It's like... So we stack a bit things. Yeah, I pop pets and 10%. I just have like 38 more than Carney. Carney is having a pretty good rally cap. He's having a pretty good rally cap. And are we missing? We're missing a bit. I'm gonna get the far higher rally cap, but I need like SVS to be, you know. You mean like tell people what to do and be mean to them? Yeah. Degiscan, hello, is it better to use heroes with defense stats for your own city to garrison? So for example, is it better to use Bradley or Rufus? You want offensive stats as much as possible. Bradley is quite offensive though. It's very good. But Rufus is so much more stats basically. So the widget works as far as I know. Probably got tested. So you will want to get that that sorted eventually, but that's not what matters most. What matters most is like hero that are boosting damage. That's why we are using Hector, Molly. They are boosting damage of marksman and we are using marksman. That's why we care to use these guys. That's the only reason we care to use these guys. Because they are doing marksman damage. I mean, all troop damage, really, but... what do I want? For now, I'm gonna want flint, and then I don't care about whatever else. Oppressing the peasant rank, you are Sabine Canyon. Yeah, people sometimes they... I mean, some Air Force are like that, to be honest. I had Air Force like that. Like for once we had, she was even Air 5 at the time. Was the beginning of my second state, I think. We had an Air 4 that just before the closure of Foundry registration, she will remove people she do not like. And claiming it's a bug and that people were not selected due to a bug. So, but the other Air 4s, you know, you have a log so you could see. So it did not last forever. But that's how she was acting, you know. Salut Lo. Salut Lo 29. Power tripping in a mobile game. It's like I'm the queen, you know. I'm the king. Well, I could not top it up, so because I made space, someone else joined to take the spots. What the heck? What the heck, buddy? I got my spot stolen. Am I still making... And I'm not making that much points, you know? Yeah, see, I'm gonna brain the team and it's gonna work eventually. Let me try to see if I can do it. Let's see if I can break the game. Does not really matter. For the other, does not really matter. Est-ce que la Gen 9 est puissante? Pas terrible, ça va, mais pas terrible. C'est pas la meilleure Gen. 10 est mieux, 11 est mieux. Let's try to see if I can break something here. I might not be able to do much. Good afternoon, Jojo. Winners to win, welcome. Good afternoon to you as well. So chill Tuesday. It's very slow at that stage. That's the boring part. That's the boring part. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm actually leading the charge today by quite a bit. And I sent joiners like half an hour before. So... I have Helios infantry still. I really need to get rid of my Helios infantry. I really need to promote at least all my T12. I might do that no matter what next SVS, to be honest. I might do it no matter what. Even if we win prep, I keep it true. Maybe we have a seasonal event next week, to be honest. Maybe that's where I do it, you know? Maybe we have a seasonal event next week. So maybe we have the slush and then we have a sneak peek over the weekend for next week. That would not surprise me. We have a sometime early September. We have a music event last year, and the years before was like a Asian moon event themed kind of thing. So I need to see how it's gonna go for that wave 15. If I'm getting a bit of kills or if I don't. I need to see as well Felix. Yeah, Felix, someone is taking over him. And is it me? It's probably not me. It's probably PT. Yeah, probably PT is taking over in Felix City. That's not amazing. I'm barely doing points, so... Yeah, my strategy is not working. I was trying to get... I was assuming that infantry might start to fail if I do not send infantry. But infantry is not failing yet. So I've sent them a bit too soon, basically. But after when wave 17 infantry should start to fail, then that means I should get more points. But I was a bit too soon. Hello, what you suggest late Gen 6 ratio and problem? Because we use flopping ratio for what? For bear trap? They are all on Discord. I don't know them from the top of my head, but we can look. But all the ratio, I suggest they're on Discord. Are you in a competitive state? Yes, I am. Quite a bit. We are one of the top neighboring states. I cannot really show you that, but I don't know show you, but you know, we were leading last time. We were leading for the first time in our history. We were leading state, so that's a sign. Bear trap. Go jump to top. I need to redo the Discord, but I need like half a day to redo the Discord. So Gen 5 plus, what do I suggest? Like 1-3% infantry, 10-30% lancers, depending a bit of what you use, and the rest marksmen, 80% plus marksmen more or less. There will be like 215, whatever is left, or 220, or 320, or 315. You can even go to 10% lancers if you have any troops. Enough troops, that's already working. You can be like 210, 88, that's probably working. You can even low as like 1% infantry if you are like with very strong people. I did not test it Gen 6 myself, but like theory crafting says that you can go that low eventually. So it's gonna depend on the stats of the people you are joining, and it's gonna depend on your stats. So you might always want to be like maybe a bit more, with a bit of a buffer when it comes to your troop ratio for bear. You don't want to optimize them too much, because if you don't have enough infantry and lancers, you don't do as much damage, and it's not helping. The wave 17 is here, so hopefully that works. What I've done here is starting to work. Else if they are stealing all the kills, it's gonna feel terrible. Then in half an hour we can do Frostfire Mine. I'm not sure I'm gonna stay long after Frostfire Mine though. So if you guys have questions, it's in the next half an hour. Then I'm gonna play Frostfire Mine, and then family is coming back tonight, so kind of need to help the wife with preparing the house and stuff. And I have a few more things to do today before as well. So now my gamble is a bit here, right? Yeah, PT is catching up. So is that working, or like 3 people with infantry is enough? Start to make a lot of points, 25. Isal is burning? No, she's not burning, but she's taking a lot of kills. Thank you. I've been watching your video. I need to check your Discord a bit closer. Look, finally got the 100% marksman HQ push forward. That's pretty good. Yeah, for bear, like, I mean, I can copy put them to you, but that's the range of maybe easier. The bear thread is a mess, but that's what I got from like WoS nerds talking to PCB, looking at what's possible. So there is a wide range of what you can do. It depends on the amount of troops, but you can, if you're like marksman base with Mia, you can go like 1-2% infantry, 10-20% lancers, and you fill up with infantry. See, like it starts to work. I'm doing a lot more kill than them now because we start to not kill everything here. We start to not to kill everything. So that was my bet, but I lost so much point on the other wave that I should have changed wave 17 in that case. I need to remember that when I'm reinforcing like a weaker dude, I need to do that wave 17. I need to recall immediately. I need to be in HQ. Yeah, we didn't do much points, so... Garrison, boom, boom, boom. That's gonna be a 3 million plus points, so I'm happy with it, 3 million plus points is really good. Is what it is. Gun is inside, we got good stuff, and that's gonna be me inside. Rally captain. Beam! And I need really the pop-up packs for experts will be perfect. I really need the pop-up pack for experts. I need the pop-up pack for experts. That's really something I need so bad. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Did Felix fail or not? Did we lost a bit of kills on him? Because no, it was good enough. It was good enough. He probably has a shit ton of marksmen. But he had like very terrible heroes. Like Mia is bad. Gatot is bad. Like Wayne, it's like Gen 6. But there was like 1.2 million. So yeah. We can recall. I was about to say you can recall and send together, but not gonna work like that. Just gonna spend a bit of stamina. And then get ready for Frostfire Mine. Wish me luck. I need the rewards. I need the charm so bad. I need to find a way to get like shit ton of charm this week. I need to do the exchange, and I'm nowhere near where I need to. I need to exchange 2,000 of each to get a bit more of these. I do not know what to do. Oh, you crazy Joe. I want one in... Wow. I'm gonna burn so much to get one in World Chat. Giving people gem back. Mr. Napper, at Gen 5, low spender, no Geronimo. Watch a good march for attack and in defending infantry. I help defend building. I mean, whatever you have best, basically, but... do you rally? Do you mean solo march or do you mean rally? That depends a bit. But like for infantry, you have no choice. It's gonna be Hector. If you don't have Geronimo, you're gonna use Hector everywhere. So that part, you know, you don't have to... Oh, I did not check. I did not check for infantry or other troops. That's good, nobody had any. It's gonna be Hector. Then offensively, depends on what you have. If you have Gwen, it's gonna be Gwen. If you have Greg, it's gonna be Greg maybe. Offensively, defensively, it's gonna be Lean. If you have Alonso, maybe Lean everywhere, to be honest. Probably better to have Lean everywhere. Then Lancers gonna be... yeah, it depends on the ratio. Well, you could play like marksman ratio with Mia offensively, but infantry it's a bit, you know, pain in the bum to put in place, so... So if you look here, let's, you know... So Hector, like I said, Hector no matter what. Then Gwen will be ideal offensively because she has an offensive widget and leaning garrison, but I don't know if you have both choice. It's gonna be, you know, that if you don't have Gwen, then probably lean everywhere, like I said. Unless you have like Greg maybe, but Alonso I think he's a bit too old. Even if he has a decent widget, he's gonna lack so much stats compared to Lean. So probably Lean is even better in both scenarios if you don't have Gwen, and then defense will be... If you are using all troops, you know, you can use whatever you have, which is most likely Nora. If you don't, then... It depends what you have next, because like the defensive widgets are Molly, Philly, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 5. Gen 3 and Gen 4, they have offensive widgets. So if you have Gen 3 or Gen 4, you are using them for offensive rallies. Probably worth it. Mia over Nora. It really depends on the ratio and the troops. But that's a big gap as well. But I don't know if you have Nora. So like it's really depends on the option you have, you can see. But offensively, you know, Reyna, Mia, if you have, that's going to be the best. Defensively, you know, Nora. I don't know if I will go down to Philly though. Like if you have Reyna, I don't know if I would go down to Philly. If you have Nora, of course not, because Nora is defensive. So let's do some Polar while we can. Let's do help people a bit. Let's do all troops. Let's do 5. So we clear these a bit. So what I observed, some big guys can go over your stats if you do 48 for 48 because they have cumulative stats bigger than yours, but you have bigger stats on infantry and marksmen. I mean, you mean, Greenfield, you mean that you can bully a stronger player with 48 for 48? Is that what you mean? If so, sure, yes, that's why it's played. So I'm not sure I understood. So they can become... Oh, you mean they can be garrison leader instead of you? Yeah, that's an option, of course. If they can take over your garrison leader, that's an option, yeah. That sucks, but that's an option. But that's something, I mean, yeah, that's people should understand and should control at that stage. I mean, for most alliance and states, right? That should be controllable. I have Vector 4.5, that's okay. Gwen 5, Nora 4, Rena 4, Molly 5. I mean, assuming like all the widgets are okay, then you use Hector, Gwen, Rena offensively, and you use Hector, Lynn, Nora defensively, right? Assuming like the widgets are close enough and stuff like that. I will do something like that. And assuming you are still using like, you know, 50, 20, 30, for example. Assuming you are using all troops. Which, you know, at that stage is probably what you use anyway, but... That's how the meteor got extinct. Be careful with your, you know, the meteor, well, I needed up. The dinosaurs, they got extinct with a meteor. They say. Come on. Let me go. So just waiting patiently for Frostfire Mine. Nothing to do in between, so good time to chat about whatever you want. Don't know if it's about the new buildings, what you think about it. I'm really curious again. Like I did the vinyl shop. Or maybe we can play... Oh, I'm gonna have so much issues. Let me cut that. Let me do that. Let's play some music of the game, shall we? Let's have some fun. Which is your favorite ones? I don't know where that played. We should do like a... we should do like a quiz, you know? You play these and people have to guess from which event it is, you know? You play these blindly, like people don't know. I'll put it like a bit stronger for myself. Does globe protection help in CG? It might. It should. I don't think we can check, but it should. I would expect it to work. CG, like, except the fact that it's a 3-turn attack and that you need to kill CG to be victorious, like everything else is working normally, right? What they tweaked on CG is like the amount of turn that is fixed, and that the outcome of the battle is based on how much you kill from CG. I did not say to change it in the wilderness? Oh, I did not. Oh, it's a 34-second one. Yeah, it should, it should. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I've been using 48 for 48 with Mia for rally attacks. Yeah, that's good. I've been using 60, 30, 40 for defending using Nora. Yeah, I mean, the issue is gonna be... if, like, you need to see if people of your alliance can follow your ratio. Because Foundry is really not easy to follow ratio. You are very far, so if you are like If you march a long time to get a march in a building with an offensive rally, you need for it to walk back, and you need to send a new march, which take a lot of gems. So people often do not really follow ratio. So if they do, that's great. If they don't, you might want to use like 50, 20, 30 everywhere, and use like average heroes, and you use like based on widgets basically, because you have options. So we said Reyna, Hector, Gwen for offense, and we said Hector, Nora, Lynn for defense, right? And with like 50, 20, 30, it's gonna be good enough. Let me just... That's what? That's Merry Christmas video? What is that? A fairy tale, spark of hope. What I'm shocked is I cannot do roulette on king shots. How can I not be able to do roulette? That's the lucky wheel. What can I do to be able to do it? Hello, working on the tea shop. One more reset before I get it. That's good. That's good. Nothing too crazy, but this is gonna add up, right? It's gonna add up, so... Especially if you have these like very early. We got these a bit late. I was really hope that they buff a bit the rewards for like later gens. I mean, they do already, but... They do already, but it's not like... So we get 1 more % to get this one instead of this one. So this is like very conservative reward, or very like limited reward. But I'm happy we got FC1 buildings, that these things improved. I'm curious what's gonna happen next, You're welcome, Napper. You're very welcome. Did you see there is again Vivid Jam event? Yes. Yeah, yes. Yeah, they are doing a lot more events lately from the last 2-3 months, and that seems not to slow down, so... What do you get in the Silver Slush events in the shop? So we have a social media post. But there is nothing important in it. Nothing important in it. Play transfer preview. They are not the new transfer, so that the 13th of September I have the groups on my Discords. These are like, guess. But these are the best guess from PCB's work, so 99% accurate. 99.99, I guess. Where I was looking for the slush thing. So what do you have in the shop? I'm gonna have to check it on TalkStream, I guess. But I don't have it on my Discord anymore. So slush events. Pet advanced material custom chest. Shift gear material chest. Advanced wall marks. Pet advancement material custom chest. Pet food. Shift gear design plan. Charms. What? Quantity. There's probably more than one for the quantity. Probably had the quantity wrong. Voucher per item, vivid voucher cost. Something is wrong here. Hardened alloy. Yeah, it doesn't have the value recommended strategy. I don't know how much I can buy in the store from that. I'm gonna max it out. It's a simple event. Simple to max, $171. I think we're gonna be good. I'm gonna stop joining because I want to be able to join Frostfire Mine in 10 minutes. I maxed out me at Badass, that was okay, and recently not that much more. Reward our peanuts. Hey Coco, welcome. How much cost to get? It's $38.5. So like it's crazy value. It's like 2.57 widgets per dollar. It's insane value. And if you don't buy, like if you, especially if you buy like $1, $3, $5, and you know that's like I don't know, like for 3.8 widget per dollar or something. It's like it can help a lot medium spender. I hope we get FC like first time. I think they might give us Chief Gear. I mean Chief Gear, Chief Charm, because we just got like, but we'll see. But there is I mean that's from the slush station, and from this one they give us pets, Chief Gear, Charm, they seem. So we'll see. But I'm not against charms, to be honest, but I understand that for lower budget and free to play you want the Chief Gear a lot. That will make total sense. The value is great. It was great the first time. But the first time we had T12. You have to think that we had T12 when they gave it the first time, no? So now it's like, you know, we have other things. What is good on Gen 7 except Bradley? I find Edis very, very good. I really like Edis. She's a good bridge between Gatot and Nectar. She's a lot more powerful than Nectar for your solo marches and things like that. Hopefully, let me know if the music is too loud from the game. I'm thinking my stats is getting FC6 next week. That's pretty easy to know. That's calculable. Yeah, and Edis is amazing for arena. She's great for solo march. She's great everywhere. So, like Hector is, you know, Hector is not the shit, you know. He's very good, but he's not crazy. Edis is like, Wooming is not good in most ways. Edis is amazing, and she's gonna be a perfect bridge between, you know, before Gatot, because Gatot's gonna be used very late in Gen 8, right? So if you do Edis early, you can use Edis Gen 7 and most of Gen 8, and that's lasting for 2 gens, which, you know, is fairly good. 8 minutes to go. Not even. I'm saving now for at least Gen 7. Yeah, that's pretty good. You do Bradley, you do Edis, you're good. Let's get some damage on the punching ball. Wow. Not crazy. What can you do with it? You can see reports and you can share it. Where can you share it? Oh, you can share it like that. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go back to the regular music because I think Frostfire mine is causing issue on YouTube, so gonna put back the regular stuff. It's really like it used to be like having a lot more variation. I don't know. I'm feeling that they tweaked a bit the event. My damage are very stable nowadays, and you know it's very okay. Last year the special event for Halloween was end of October. Yes, always end of October. It was. If I look at the timeline thing. It started on the 29th of October last year, and the one before, do I have it or not? No, I just have the event, but I don't have the dates. Halloween date. When is Halloween? Halloween is 31st of October, so yeah, it won't start too soon. It's not gonna start too soon compared to it. That's fair enough. Here are closed. They are, all of them are closed. Do you see the same thing? But it's getting close. When it used to be like not at all. Maybe I need to restart the game. I'm gonna restart the client because I had to like resize it and it's not perfectly fitting the overlay. So let's do that. Perfect. 3-4 minutes. Let's go. Tonton, what infantry are good for 48 to 48 Gen 5? I have Vector. That's good. Then ADs, yeah, that's really good. Vector ADs are really good. Wooming is not great. Emos is not great, so you don't have many options, you know. Gatot is gonna be great as well. But if you anticipate and you do ADs very early, it's gonna go well. You just need to do ADs early, so it's worth, you know, doing basically. So you have the pets, I have the buffs. So that should all last for long enough. Wish me luck. Good luck if you play. And I plan to use Wayne instead of Bradley because Wayne kill Lancers. Yeah, depending on against what you play, that's okay. That's okay. Wayne seems to work very well with marksman ratio for Wayne. You can do Bradley solely over time. There will be use of Bradley anyway for bear and stuff like that, so I would not skip Bradley. You know, even if you do him just lucky wheel slowly and stuff like that, I would not do not skip Bradley. $80 sec. Good luck, everybody. Hey Tonton, I skipped Gen 6 completely. I'll be in Gen 7 soon. Is there any hero that's worth it like Gwen? I mean, Edison Bradley. Bradley is amazing. I don't think anybody should skip him. And then Edis is amazing as well. So I'll suggest for most people to get these guys. 17 sec. Let's go, good luck. So, well strategy today. I might change something. Someone had a good idea about the well strategy. Let me just mute the game because I'm gonna get issues with YouTube and it takes like forever to... If I need to edit like half an hour of audio. Someone suggested that basically, you know, that's once per minute, and you're gonna gather for like 25 minutes, and that's once per patrol, right? And here you get 50% more. So, like, if you kill 15-20 patrols, you cannot make up for that anyway, right? Because this one is not once per minute per march. That might be once per minute. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's once per minute. So people suggested that should be a lot better to go with. And the marching speed, but you know, I prefer to get the deployment capacity. I'm not like the biggest of the wells, so you know, if I can get a bit more deployment capacity to help myself, it's really secure the strategy. So that's always an option. You know, if you want to be a bit safer with the well strategy, you go on the right, you go left, right, and you do the well strategy still, and you have the backup. Wow, what the... Why so many neighbors? I'm gonna try to go to that one. Hopefully they teleport. That would be nice of them. That would be very much enjoyable. $83, that's quite okay. Where do I go? So I'm gonna go a bit towards here first, right? And then I'm gonna go towards middle, because there is nobody middle unless people teleport. So I need to do that as much as possible, even if it costs me a few teleports. And then, yeah, well, the rest we'll see. Good luck, have fun. May the gods of Frostfire Mine be with you. The gods of the volcanoes, I guess. It's wow. I spam clicked on it. I was like spamming my mouse. That's so weird. That's a terrible start, guys. Let's do that. Let's not bother. So that's the worst start I had in like freaking forever. I'm gonna teleport again. So I'm gonna trigger the 3K and I'm gonna get in the mine, you know. And I'm gonna teleport again. I'm so far from like my rewards. And the 3K I triggered, that's some kind of get that I can get. Oh, I did not activate it as well, so I need to trigger it again. You see, like, that's terrible. So I'm 4, gonna take 5, and then we're gonna go. Oh, come on. And I might need to teleport again, to be honest. Can I get this one? Do I need to teleport again? So no level 3 mines. So that could be a strong dude. That could be a strong dude. That could be a strong dude. Blue, Leech Blue. I know that dude is very strong. I'm gonna clear them, just make sure that I can clear them. Then I'm gonna recall. I'm gonna pop that. And I'm gonna leave them in the mines now. I'm gonna get my stronger out there. Wow, come on. I've been messing up so bad today. That's insane. I'm wasting so many teleports. I did not pop the thing, and I have 1 minute, so that cannot be a fail. That cannot be a fail, else it's gonna really hurt. And I'm far from a thing, but that should be okay. See, I'm even failing here. Wow, I'm failing on 2 marches. That's the nightmare of that strategy. Is not to be able to gather safely. Wow, I'm losing my marches, so... That dude is strong. So I'm gonna go to like weaker folks, you know. I'm gonna gather in level 2 mines, gonna be terrible for now. And that dude's gonna kick me, so I kind of need to reset, but like the problem is like I cannot reset for 3 more minutes. Like, I'm stuck for 3 minutes with that strategy. I'm gonna try to get somewhere else. I'm gonna try to get the 5K, and that's gonna be terrible. So I have strong people against me. I need to kind of see if some people are a bit weaker. These guys might be a bit weaker, so I might move here, you know, the next time I can. And I need to pay attention to the 5K. 13 minutes. I do not like that. I really do not like that. I'm gonna port here. I'm gonna wait 3 minutes and I'm gonna port here. But I still have 3 March gathering properly. That's gonna be my saving points. And you're gonna see me catch up a bit, but it's not gonna be amazing. And you see like Red is doing very well, doing better. Lich is doing better. These guys are like stronger. We'll look at report. We have 2 minutes, nothing to do. I just need to you know, recall that march and get back to it. So how did he look for that dude? Yeah, he's quite. We are close. We are close. He had best marches. Just need to trigger the 5K. That's all that matters. Doing volcano is gonna be a bit easier as well, you know. He might do the volcanoes. I might do the volcano. See, he might do the volcano. It's really not too bad. He is using a lot of teleports. I can catch up. It's gonna be not the worst, but it's gonna be a bit of a rough one. That dude's gonna be a pain to deal with. He's stealing the volcanoes as well. I'm gonna send no heroes, so I'm not hurting my heroes. Where are we here? 30 sec. So let's do that. So they are focused with the volcanoes, and I'm gonna be focused on getting here. 9 sec. It's blue, so I don't want to bother that dude basically. I really don't want to bother the blue dude. And I hope that I can handle that now with the boost and we are safe for 5 minutes. Because you see, like, people gathered these without the boost, so they are lasting for more than 5 minutes. So what I was looking for is, because some of the one I gathered myself with the boost, they were below 5 minutes. So that means that if I pop the boost now, they're gonna finish and I'm not gonna get the gathering boost again, right? It's not gonna be ready again. So I was looking for a spot where these were not gathered, and you can click on it and you see if they are at 53 or 32. So now I need to track the 5K. That's all my job is to do that. And I got my main march if they like bother me. So I did not get the 5K. So I should be able to catch up and do decent now that things are settled a bit. Just gonna be, I don't need to miss middle. I need to be sure to get middle a bit. That's gonna be important. And I don't know if I got the 5K. I was talking. Salut Locke, ouais ça va, écoute, merci, pas de souci. That dude, like it's hard to tell who is strong or not, you know, everyone is like a billion plus power, but I know that, you know, 1.6 is like, and that used to be my previous alliance, so I don't remember if Blue was there, but when I check them regularly, I kind of remember him being strong. So let's track the 5K properly, let's do that well. I'm slowly catching up a bit. So we got it, we just got it, right? So I'm like 20K behind this dude. Red is safe. I just picked the wrong person to fight with. He was like too close to me in power. Yeah, he's a bit stronger overall, it feels. They moved, see? I scared them, they moved. That's perfect. Let's do the 5K and pay attention to it now. 6 sec. So I got it, yes. It was at 15. That's perfect. And see, I'm 10K behind. So that's, now it's working. That should have, you know, you want to do that initially, but... And now if you really wanted to optimize, you could look around for like corners to loot eventually. That could be something you do. But I'm like so far that did you, he can take everything far before I take any. Unless I speed it up, but I'm not gonna bother. So 15, 14, 20 sec. See, they took it before me, so that's the challenge when you're too far. And the good part is I have my main march close, so when it's time for Volcano, I'm close to Volcano as well, but I'm gonna speed it up like crazy, and hopefully I can secure being in a bit, and then trying to see if I can hold a bit longer. See, I'm already first now. And I caught up like 20K and I put like 10K more in a few minutes. I probably won't do 700K today, especially if they are competing for middle, but you know. So here I'm gonna wait for like all these volcanoes to expire. That's gonna be the next one is gonna be like for all these volcanoes to expire and me having to go around and get them again. And get the new version. So maybe 51. Yeah, I got it as well. 1251. See 20K. Flying. I call it a bit too soon, but you know, I prefer be sure. So like this one, you get it per marsh gathering, right? Just to be sure. If you look at the minute, if you look at 11, I go up like, I'm gonna go up 6k at 11. I never paid attention to that, to be honest. That make all the sense in the world. So these are, some are gonna start to come back. So this one, I'm gonna go and get it again. Yeah, of course. That's good to know. Thank you. So whenever these three are coming back, I'm gonna need to recall everything and resend. But I don't want to waste time, you know? So I'm gonna get it here. I'm gonna trigger it at 44. Gonna trigger at 44. The volcanoes in 37 sec. See, like I'm 40k ahead, so that's comfy. That starts to be comfy. And hopefully they don't bother me too much with this, because these are quite a bit. I don't know how much they are for. See, it went up 6k. So it's 1080 per. So here I'm gonna gather the 5k, I think. The 4k. And then I'm gonna teleport in like 20 sec. So I can use the buff again. And I'm gonna teleport close to that now. And that's perfect. It's during the volcano, so it's really good, you know. It's really, really good. I'm gonna teleport us. Why I can't? Okay, I can here. I need to keep my main march close. This one close. Triggering the 5k. I'm gonna need to track the 5k again. That's opening in 1 minute 30, so I can gather this one quick. And I'm gonna get some corners to loot. A lot of corners to loot. And I have no idea where are the 5k, but that does not matter. See, I have 40k in advance. When it's in a volcano, it's when people make a lot of points in volcanoes. So. Let's trigger the 5k if I can, 7 sec. Did not. It's better than the volcano for the 5k, so it's more important to do that than the volcanoes. Volcanoes are 4k. If I could do both, it's better, of course, but 4 sec. Not yet. So I'm gonna need to go middle now. I could get in, that's important. Or they blast me. So that could be really good. If that guy is the strongest, you know, and nobody gets in. Oh, someone else got in. So where is my second march? I'll try my luck, but it's not gonna be easy. And let's recall. Let's get that. Three sec. I did not see if I got in. Oh, I'm inside again. They are not bothering for it. That's insane, man. I've totally lost track of most. I mean, if they let me get middle like that, like easy peasy, man. I mean, that dude's gonna get it back, but Candy King. Get it, get it. So let's do the 5k quickly. As usual. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's important. Yeah, I got it. So 443. So I can get quite a few more. But that dude is quite strong. So Uni Lord. Yes. Oh, he's not that strong. He's not that strong. But he has a lot of troops and I don't have... So I will need to find my main march, basically. But my second march. But I don't know where it's at. So my main march is ready, so let's go. So we said 44, 43. The only issue is like they're gonna have their main march available soon as well for the other folks. That's blue, so that the guy we saw that's, you know, was decently strong as well. Probably, yeah. And he kicked my butt. But they had many little troops left. So I'll swap my marches basically. I want to get my second march. Is that this one? Details? Yes. I'm gonna activate it one more time. I'm gonna swap a march here. This one, no heroes. I'm gonna time. Yeah, they swapped again, right? So it's probably not that strong right now. This one's not gonna work probably. I need to check again. I mean, 2 minutes it's going very well, to be honest. So my march failed. When is the next one coming back? 30 sec. I'm gonna try again. If he stays inside, I'm gonna be, you know, I just need blue not to hold more than me. And he's not really trying. So whenever my march is back, 20 sec, I get in, hopefully, and I secure being second. Which, you know, with the difference of points, I'm first, no problem. Main Mart should be okay, especially if he's not full. We're gonna get some things in the corner. I'm actually above 700k points if I get 100k from middle, which I won't, so I'll get less, but that does not matter. Oh, he keep me. Fair enough. Yeah, he doesn't have much, but he's quite stronger than. He's quite stronger. One minute. It's not a domination as I wanted to, but you know, it's good. He is quite stronger. And he got his troop back. So it's auto healing, right? You see like the healing, 20 sec. So it's a bit rough to... Someone's trying to prevent me, I guess, or something. It's not gonna work, buddy. I won. Your friend cannot win. Your friend cannot win today. Nine sec, I mean... I was stupid. But that's an easy win. That's one of the most points I've made, and it was actually one of the messiest battlefield I had so far. To be honest. Frostfire mine, boom! That's pretty good. We had a lot of people doing it. So I'm happy, you know. Happy I won. That was not... people just don't play right, I think. I think it's still coming down to that, you know. Even after that long, we got the game mode. People just don't know how to play right. They just don't know what to do properly. Don't I have a question? Does Hector S2 boost normal attack or skill damage? We need to check. I don't know these things top of head usually. I don't look at that enough. So that needs to be looked into. Perfect. Here we have Vikings finishing on king shots, but I don't really care. I don't really rank. I don't go to HQ, so I leave that to other people. But what difficulty are we? Viking is Crazy Joe, that's the same. Which difficulty we started? I don't even know if you can see, to be honest. That's one thing that is so weird with Viking or Crazy Joe, is you cannot see the difficulty that you are doing at the moment. You can recall everything. It's a bit of a mess to check, but it's like keywords basically on you know. It's like keywords on most nerds. It's like Hector S2. Damage up from Hector Ictus on S1 is damage up. Damage up for Jesse and Jesser is different and actually the same as less. Yeah, it's so Hector is damage up. It's not lethality. So Wayne is what? So Wayne S2. You cared about skill 2 of Wayne? But slice 2 through infantry, she's gold. She won't help with Wayne. Wayne S2, kill Lancer, okay. Oh, I had something about it actually. I put something together back in the not too long ago on my Discord. I call it skill damage, I guess. Skill damage, heroes work in progress, list of hero of skill doing skill damage not showing any in-game reports, and of course Hector A3. Oh, that's something else. That's something else. I don't have Hector S2 on that. Oh yeah, but I was checking something else. I was checking the one that are doing skill that are not showing they are doing kills on in reports and when they are skill damage. Wayne and Nora S2 are extra damage when, but that's not what I care. Nora S2, Wayne S2, S2. So you have to find someone that talks about it, basically. Or to ask on nerds, because they need someone that knows from top of head. So Elanjon says Hector S2, so skill number 2. So when we talk about S2 in heroes, like that's S1. Top left, top right, sorry. Middle is S2, that's A3. So skill number 1, skill number 2, skill number 3. So Hector S2 increased the damage of Wayne S1. And it should do the same for Wayne S2. It does not give me a lot of information, but it's they work. At least it works. Yeah, I cannot find it so far. I don't know if you search. I don't have the chat for now. I see extra damage. I assume that means that it was blah blah blah. Yeah, they compared like other stuff when they talk about Wayne S2. They don't really talk about the interaction with or with. I check all the Wayne S2 mentions, and I don't think I've seen anything about it. So I cannot answer. So I don't know, Cyber, MKB, I'm not sure. But ask on Wosnerd if you're in there. Someone knows. Someone knows from top of head, or they have some test. How did your Frost go? Frostfire mine, I got busy spamming marches to kill beasts. I finished first. It was a bit messy, but I finished first. Just let me see if I can... Oh, that's 22 minutes. Let me do it now while I'm live. I might need... My mom is like coming a bit sooner than anticipated, so... Not gonna stay too long, guys. She's like arriving 2 hours sooner, more or less, so... Which is good. But that means that she's like an hour away from being home. That's sorted. So finish first did, if you look at the previous Frostfire mine, it's another one of those. That's the last time, that's, you know, since I'm playing the well strategy, basically. So first, and you know, people did okay, but they were very, very far. They were very, very far. They don't know what to do, to be honest. They just play poorly, they can only blame themselves. Like, some people were stronger than me, so they can only blame themselves for that. I understand if some people don't care, but you know, with new charms, like... it's a decent amount of free charms, so why not curing? Can your well strategy work for mini spender or dolphin? Joseph, so I tried it on level 2 mines. It is worse than killing patrol. So if you cannot hold level 3 mines with the buff, there is no point in doing that strategy. Killing patrol is better. So like that strategy beats killing patrol, and killing patrol beats everything else I tried. The only thing you could do eventually is you could have the same talent tree that with the killing beast strategy, right? You could go right, left, right. And you kill beast. When you unlock all your talents, you go to level 3 nodes. You try to make it in the level 3 area. And if you cannot, you go back to killing beast. And maybe, you know, you go back to the level 3 nodes when people are doing like, you know, volcanoes or something. There might be something to do in between, but that's going to be a bit weird and wonky. And I don't want to waste my first place for trying that, if I'm honest with you. So someone that would have to be creative here. But if you cannot hold level 3 mine, that strategy will not work unless you do like the same talent tree as killing patrol, and you revert to killing back patrol if you cannot hold level 3 mines. So that could be one way you do it. So it won't, it might not, very likely, and it might if you're a bit lucky in middle, basically. Yeah. I don't know if it helps. But it really depends. It really depends on the people you play with, you know. It really depends. Hello Tonton, I have a question. Hello Kired. Sure. Envoie balance. Tu peux le voir dans le mail de l'inscription quand il se lance. So you can see Crazy Joe here, right? So that's 31, and King Shot we did 16. We did 16. I'll try it. I mean, if you pick the same talent tree, you are just wasting a bit of time and you might just rank a bit lower. But if it works, you might do very well. You might do very well for yourself. So, you know, I don't know if it's worth trying, but if you want to. But today was a bit harder for me. Like last time was, I still did a decent amount of points, but it was a bit harder to do. So ask your question, guys, and I'm gonna go before the hour, right? So it's like minus 19 from like 3 p.m. UTC, so I'm gonna go at 3 p.m. I'm gonna go. Stop. So if you guys have things you want to talk about, it's a good time. It's a good time, good time. 4 days now, still can't get the Call of the Star 14 fragment. Any help? Are you talking about albums? Is that an album question? What is Call of the Star? Where is it? I mean, it's just luck, man. So you need someone to give it to you, or if it's a 1 or 4 stars. Else, it's gonna be, you know, gonna be using universal fragment later if you are close to the end, or it is what it is. There is nothing much more you can do about it, except, you know, going like through the quests, like the album missions you can do, and see whatever you can do here. But not much to do more than that. Like some missions are giving you master fragment for a specific album, right? So you might have, you know, it's a 5-star. So yeah, it's like golden envelopes and master fragments. That's the only two way. You cannot be held by anyone. So après avoir atteint FC8, FC8, j'échange mes FC Condé FC pour avoir Helios plus vite. Je continue à échanger contre des AFC. Bah, tu fais les deux en fait. En gros, tu fais les deux, mec. Ça va dépendre de ce que tu veux faire. Moi, si t'es FC8, t'as pas de T11, je ferai une T11. Donc, t'as sûrement une T11 sur laquelle t'es un peu plus avancé que les autres. Donc, moi, je la finirai, par exemple. Ça peut être bien. Après, tu fais FC9. Après, tu fais ta deuxième T11. Et après, tu fais FC10. Et après, tu fais ta troisième T11 ou tu passes direct T12. Ça dépend un peu. Quelque chose comme ça, quoi. Pour moi, c'est pas très grave l'ordre dans lequel tu fais les choses ici. Il y a le pour et le contre. Si tu veux rejoindre des rallyes, les T11 sont un peu mieux. Si tu veux brûler les villes, le FC8, 9, 10 sont un peu mieux que des T11. Mais on parle de cacahuètes là. Hein. On parle de cacahuètes. Donc, si t'es proche d'une T11, bah finis une T11. Si t'es loin d'une T11, bah ouais, ça dépend. Les deux sont viables, honnêtement. Les deux sont viables. Yeah, Darsh, I'm sorry, but there is not much you can do. Just like, see if you are not missing any opportunities. That's something I've been doing very well myself, is like checking these regularly and being good at completing them, right? But I have access to Frostfire Tyrant, I have access to Tundra Arm Leagues, I have access to everything, right? So, but some of these are like insane to do, you know? Just time, some of them are quick to do, so it really depends. But just make sure you are not missing opportunities. That's the best thing you can do. Je t'en prie. Gros, genre. Est-ce que je peux upgrade le gear, infanterie 40 raid et laisser des lanciers à 100 gold? Ouais, écoute, il n'y a pas de problème pour ça. Il n'y a pas de problème pour ça si tu joues quand même plutôt tireur. Hein. Non, genre Big Man, mais il n'y a pas de problème. Il n'y a pas de problème, c'est pour rigoler. C'est charré. He read called me fat, but that's a thing we say in French. Like we use gros, which is fat, basically. But that's, you know, that's a kind of how we speak sometimes. So it's fine. It's funny. Just having fun with it. Don't take yourself too seriously, guys. Mon alliance ne nous laisse pas utiliser Philly en BT. Mais des follow, to lean. Ouais, ok. Bon, lean, c'est pas terrible, ouais. Bon, Philly, c'est pas mieux, mais... I need to catch up on what's up on Tyrant. So what do we do? What do we do? 15 minutes to go. The floor is yours. What's gonna happen is when it's gonna be 2 minutes to go, everyone will have a question by then. And then I'll leave late. But I need to leave on time today, so... If you have anything, I'm here for you guys. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make a video about Slush Station. Remind you like of the basic. Cover the basic as usual. I'm gonna make a video about the... When things are a bit more understood, I'm gonna make a video about the Dreamscape memory. Like where you spend to skip events, like you spend the currency to skip the levels, not the event, but the levels to unlock and see how it goes to go to level 10. So that's gonna be the tomorrow video. Then tomorrow is Wednesday. Then Thursday, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then Friday, I'm going for the weekend and I'm back on Sunday. So Sunday, I'm gonna be streaming Frost Dragon Tyrant. I should be back home. It's an hour drive and we have to like leave the hotel by like 11 or something. So I'll be there in time. So I'm doing Tyrant Sunday. Not streaming Saturday. So local Sapphire Castle, I won't be there. No streaming this weekend for local Sapphire Castle. And yeah. And for the French folks, Thursday evening, I might do the stream Thursday evening. Very likely, but my brother might want to stay, but he goes to bed early. So I might do stream Thursday evening. For the Crazy Joe. Hello, Tonton. Prized. Welcome. Have you considered doing an account review live stream where viewers can submit a short screenshot of their account and you can give some tips? We could. The only issue with that price is like, how do I get the full overview of someone's account without like asking for videos and shit? But you know, that I would not mind doing that. I think it could be pretty good to do. It's just the logistic of it is a bit annoying, I find. Also, will give like, because if I don't do it like with a bit of depth, I'm just gonna give you average advice that you probably know if you watch my videos, right? So what matters will be more something that's That's okay. You can tell me which event you care about. You can tell me what kind of player you are. Are you competitive? Are you chill? Are you like Burning City guy? Are you event guy and rally joiner guy? We know what kind of player you are. And then based on your account, based on the player you are, based on what you want to do, and if we look at everything and your budget and how much you spend and what you usually buy, then we can start to talk. But before we do that, you know, it's a bit of a bummer to do a video that do not go with more depths, either a video or something like that. Hey Tonton, have you considered that's alright. How to get personal points and rank high in Crazy Joe? You need to find like empty city as much as possible, so people that remove infantries and lancers, and if possible online. So you need to find whatever that is in your alliance, whoever that is, you need to find these people. So over time you might know who is usually online, who is emptying their cities properly. So what we do in my alliance is we do I cannot see it anymore, but we do a vote. Are you online and troops out? Are you offline and troops out? Are you, or you don't care playing Crazy Joe? And then at the bottom of the poll, can I show it to you? That's my little trick, alliance vote, and that. So you can see if you like online troop out, offline troop out, no Joe for me. So you don't want to reinforce these people. They're gonna be full of troops and stuff like that. These people are okay to reinforce, but the best one to reinforce are these. Like, see, when you do a poll, like a vote, it's people are ranked by power, and power is amount of troops in that game. So if you look at the bottom here, you can see that Alice, Baby Brother, Samri, Moon, Essen, Shmuley, Styx, Fidik, like these are the most likely, if they are ready online, and if they're ready, emptied their base, they have so much less troops than somebody up there, right? They might have like twice less troops than somebody up there. So these people are a lot more likely to have no infantry and a lot less lancer, and so take away a lot less kills. So I'm using the vote, I'm getting the lowest people I can in power at the bottom of the vote, and if I cannot get enough in the online people, I'm getting some of the offline people, right? Twinkle Star, it's a farm account. Angry Cockroach, it's a farm account. Virge, she's a more casual player, I guess. Oro as well. So, you know, these people are like low in power, or they got zeroed, or they don't have much power, you know, troops, whatever, and you reinforce these people in priority. But you need a vote, or if you don't have a vote, then you need to get to know who is online, who is empty, who is having low power, low amount of troop, who is removing the right troop for them cities, and that's, you know, that's I cannot do that. You can make a survey having all these questions and attaching in video. Yeah, but like, you know, it's yeah, it's a bit of work to post, do the survey, filter the. You imagine that if I make a survey and I say, hey guys, I'm gonna pick an account to be reviewed for the next live stream or the next video, I'm gonna pick 10 accounts. Like, you know, I'm gonna need to filter through 300 of these, if not more. So. And many people will be disappointed that it cannot be them. And ideally, I would want to do it because many people want their account to be reviewed when there is nothing to say, because they're already, like, people asking their account to be reviewed often are the people that already watch the videos, knows what to do, and they just have a bit of a doubt about what to do. And sometimes I have not much to say, so I will need to filter people I pick. So if I pick someone for a video, it will be someone that messed up their account, more or less. You know? So there is a lot of things to say. If it's someone that did everything right, you know, that may be worth spending a few minutes on it and just confirming what he did right, but why he did it right as well, but that's... I made a vote as therefore, yeah, that's good. I tried a similar poll and got a lot of complaints of people not voting correctly, not being... Yeah, I mean, you will get it, Price. You will get it. We have people that say they're online, but that's why we put, like, the no Crazy Joe for me. Like, sometimes people word it as, like, I don't care about Crazy Joe, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's really okay. If you don't care about Crazy Joe, you know, people can express it, and that's cool. They've stayed this time happy. Pray that's the slush station at the Fire Crystal this time, yeah. I mean, I would assume it's gonna be heavy on charms and shift gear because we got new levels, right? Slush station was always after a new thing. It seems to be that they do the slush station after they give us something new. So the last time we have T12, they gave us the slush station with very good fire crystal. The time before, they changed pets. They give us the slush station and we had decent pets priced item. This time they give us the slush station and we just had new chief gear and new chief charms. So my guess is gonna be chief gear and chief charm that's gonna be good. And that seems that the slush station is like a cheap $171 to max, which is a lot of money again, but that's compared to Whiteout. Like, you know, Journey of Light is 400, Cassia is like 600-700. So compared like to this, is one on the low end of, you know, spending basically. And again, that's a lot of money. And they seems to give that to us after they gave us something new in the game. So I think they're gonna use the slush station that way. That's my bet. If I had to bet on something, looking at the last 3 times we got it, I mean last 2 times, and now the 3rd time, it seems to be used that way. I don't know what you think, but I think that's what's gonna happen moving forward. Big, like for example, Kingshot got the Silver Shell event instead today. That's a bit of a different one. That's a bit of a different one. Last question, and then I run. But I'm gonna cover it tomorrow. We'll see what's happening. So because probably what's gonna happen is they're gonna change a bit the value in the store and we need to recalculate the value. So that's likely what Talkstream is gonna do. If he does not have the time when I need to record and it's not done, I'll just, you know, estimate it quickly and then cover as well the the Dreamscape memory. I hope that's good. Like the skippable of level, like, or not the skippable, but the fact that you can that my screen? Oh, that the widget. I thought the widget was the stain on my I thought it was the stain. I was just like, what the heck? I was like trying to clean the screen. Yeah, I hope Dreamscape is as good as fishing and as good as Snowbuster, to be honest. I hope they were as generous with it. But I don't want to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But that could be an interesting video topic, you know, about these events. Like they gave us a PvP event on top of all the like week-long events. So for SVS Prep, we have Icefire Warhammer League. For Alliance Showdown, we have the event we had last week, the new one, the Winter Siege. So this week, there is no battle event. There is Tyrant, but that's every 2 months. So that's every 8 weeks. So I'm assuming that eventually during King of Icefield, we will have another kind of battle event, right? They are doubling on these to give us something else. Or maybe we don't, because that's going to be that the week of... I mean, we have Icefire Warhammer League during Frosty Fortune, Frostfire Mine and Crazy Joe anyway, so I don't think it's a problem. So they are doubling these kind of events, like this event, like the Dreamscape Memories, feeding one of the 2 weeks where we don't have either Snowbuster or fishing tournament. So now we have 3 weeks out of 4, we have an event like that. So I'm assuming we're going to get a 4th one. I'm assuming we're going to get another kind of event in Alliance Mobilization, a PvP event, again, similar to Icefire Warhammer League or to Winter Siege, like that kind of PvP, nearly automated, low implication event where you don't have to play a lot. Like most of it is automated and you have to play very little. I think they're going to give us things like that. And, you know, then the game is going to be pretty complete when it comes to event, to be honest. When we reach that stage, it's like, what else can they give us, you know? You have some events that seems to be linked to new release of content. Slash session, you have random event that seems to be like happening a few times a year, like Treasure Hunter, Cassia, all of these. You have seasonal events. You have a few special events that are detached from seasonal events. You have like 2 big events every week. If you're like King of Icefield plus a SVA PvP event, if you have, you know, a Showdown plus Winter Siege, if you have SVS Prep plus IWL, if you have Alliance Mobilization plus whatever. So that's gonna be like feeding the filling the calendar quite a lot, right? And they give us more weekend events, so they could be like instead of Canyon, when we are lacking because Canyon is once a month, Foundry is every 2 weeks, so we could have an extra day where we have either Canyon twice more often or another event. So that would be a filler here. So there are a few things they could do, but yeah, it's a lot, it's a lot. Et tomorrow, un des meilleurs événements avec les peintures, ouais, c'est cool. C'est pas des peintures, c'est des confitures si jamais, Nightmare. Après, tu fais ce que tu veux, hein. Si tu veux manger de la peinture dans tes slushs, dans tes granitas, tu fais ce que tu veux, mec. Mais moi, je mange de la confiture. I need to go, guys. It's time for me. Hopefully, that's insight about the event. I don't know anything, but that's how I'm reading the calendar, and that's how I'm reading what's coming up. And that's what makes sense to me right now, as of today. At least we'll see over time. But I'm gonna prepare the house for family dinner tonight. Gonna prepare the starters and shit. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Have a great Tuesday. Have a great week. See you Sunday for a live stream and pour les Français jeudi soir. Bisous, ciao. Bye bye everyone.